Hi, I'm Rochelle. This is my face. This is actually me in my bed. Laying here, having on my mind and in my just moving me, my intuition here to create this video to share about what do you do when he won't leave you alone. And he has chosen a path that is not you. He's married to someone else, has baby number 1, and number 2 will soon be on the way because that's what's required. So what do you do when he's tracking you through your Facebook page, emailing you, asking to talk, yet there is nothing. There is nothing to discuss. I sit there thinking of something to write to him, and there's nothing to be said. I end up closing it back out and feeling as though whatever I would say is futile anyway. Because what? He's married to someone else, has another baby, and then we live in a world where no. Like, I am grateful for all the contrast that this twin flame connection has given me to help me see that for me personally, I like my independent life. I am not looking for a relationship with anybody. I really, really like my life. I really do. All to myself. So what do you do when he won't leave you alone? You keep focusing on what you're building for you. You don't have to respond. You don't have to reply. You don't have to say anything. Because, wow, for me, the greatest gift of learning at this stage in my twin flame connection and journey is the lesson that sometimes no response is a response. That saying nothing is saying something. Saying so much. Nobody could ever tell me that RV is not my twin flame. Nobody could ever tell me that. The evidence, the signs, everything is just, geez, wow. But also, nobody could tell me that a twin flame connection is strictly romantic and that is the only outcome. No. I know with absolute certainty that I would be going backwards. Back into toxic cycles that we've been asked to break. Like, that is why it's so profound that there's nothing to discuss. There's nothing to say to each other. I don't get it. And it's because, for one, I am definitely way past that space of clinging to my counterpart, of this obsessive ego attachment that is so perpetuated in the community. I am what it looks like when you are detached and you have accepted that he chose that. Fine. Then I'm choosing this, and I am perfectly perfectly happy and excited about the vision that I have that has nothing to do with him outside of him having been the catalyst for what my higher calling is, what my twin flame mission is, to guide other goddesses out of this fucked up twin flame trap of ego attachment, self-sabotage, and unworthiness. Because at this point, it would just amplify these cycles of unworthiness to get back into whatever with him. And that's why it feels so not aligned to say anything to him. And so I'm sharing this because I want you to understand that I know the struggle, sister. I know the struggle. I know what it is to be in that space of, oh my God, all you want is for them to be in your life and you would give anything. But now I very much know this space of moving on, and it's the right choice because I feel good. But what doesn't feel good is going backwards, back into the same cycles, into the same patterns. Instead, it's, what am I building? What am I creating? I don't care what he's doing in his life anymore. I'm focusing on mine. And I assure you, Goddess, this is always what happens. When you are doing well, when you are in your power, when you're feeling good about shit, boom! It's like a motherfucking beacon. Here he come, knock, 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 hey! Nah. Oh my gosh. But the question is, Goddess, are you going to go backwards? Are you going to fall back into that same fucked up trap that had you in such excruciating, suffering kind of pain? Clinging to someone who has plenty of their own healing to focus on, and you've reached a point in your healing journey that you know it is not healthy for y'all to be in this space. Like, it literally, again, there's such a, it's like such a grating feeling right now. And again, it's not that I doubt at all that he's my twin flame. It's simply that where we are, it's about listening to this, listening to your intuition and saying, ooh, this don't feel good. This like nails down a chalkboard. Stay away. Like, you're bringing me this sound, this grating sound that just tells me no, go away, shoo, scram, bye, Felicia, like, shoo. So I really want to share this, and it's again crazy. It's not in my, again, you're in my jammies. This is After Dark with Rochelle. Seriously though, so to answer the question, what the fuck do? You keep focusing on you. You just keep focusing on you, and you listen to what feels good for you. You listen to you. And you don't need to explain nothing to nobody. If no response is what feels right for you, then don't respond. You don't owe no explanation to nobody. Okay? All you gotta know is that the decision you make is the one that's aligned and right for you, is the one that feels good for you. You are not obligated to answer to your twin flame. Oh, no, are you not? Nope. In fact, really the only one you have to answer to is yourself. You, because you're the one that has to live with whatever choices you make. And you got to ask yourself, are all those old patterns and cycles and all that familiar pain, is all of that worth going backwards? Or is it better to just let it be? Because you see, again, when you know that you are connected with your twin flame, you transcend this physicality. And see, when you know that the physicality is a conditionality of the love that you have for your counterpart, then you realize that, ooh, by my needing this physical experience with my counterpart, that's a conditional, that's conditional love. I'm not going to feel happy or be in this love space unless I'm with my counterpart. No, that's conditional love. Oh my gosh. It's about the unconditional. And that has to begin with you. To unconditionally love yourself regardless of what decision you make, knowing that what decision you make is the right one for you, because you're the one that's going to live with it. You're the one that has to feel good about the decisions that you make. And you deserve so much fucking better than these old patterns and old cycles of self-sabotage and this fucking twin flame trap. You deserve better than that. You deserve the life that you are creating for yourself. Don't let your counterpart come back from the life that he's chosen. Don't let him come back and pull you right back down into the same fucking shit. Only you can break yourself out of it. I mean, someone like me is here to assist you in that, to show you the way out, but only you can break out of it. God, I feel so much better having gotten this, just having talked through this with y'all. I appreciate you. I would love if you would comment below. Let me know what you feel. Your counterpart chose a life, marrying someone else, having a baby, doing, all of that. And a life that, might I add, that you really don't fit in. Okay? But all right, so you did the work, you've been healing, and now you're like, oh, I'm good. I got this going and that going and that going, and ooh, I'm excited. Let's do it. And all you see with them coming back into your life is just the same cycle, the same pattern. What are you going to choose? The same old, or are you going to keep going over here and building the life that you have been creating for yourself? I'm going over here. He can go and have his journey and have his learning and his growth. I got mine. You are not required to have your twin flame in your life. And anybody who tells you that you are, no, ego attachment. Wow. So yeah, break yourself free. You deserve to be free from all of these cycles that have kept you in this pain. It's time to let go. So, with that, thanks for hanging out after dark and hearing me out here. Like I said, I'd love to hear what your thoughts and feelings are on this. And for those of you who are like, ooh, I want that. I want to be able to be perfectly A-okay and excited even about what I'm creating for myself, because I am done clinging to my counterpart. The counterpart cling, right? It's time to break free of that. Liberate yourself. There's a whole world, a whole life waiting that only you can live, with or without him. And you get to choose which feels the best for you. I know for me, him in my life, why? I like the vision, at least where we are. Maybe in 10 years, it'll be different. 20 years, I don't know. But for now, this is where we are. And when you can accept where you are, it makes the journey a whole hell of a lot better to get to where you want to be. And a lot easier to focus on where you want to be and not be distracted by what was. With that, again, my name is Rochelle. Thanks for hanging out. If this video resonated with you and you got something, please subscribe, stick around, hang out, check out the other things on the channel. We here at Empowerment Experiences are looking for and finding our power on this journey. We are choosing to see our lives as a collection of empowerment experiences, not victimization ones, because I know it can be easy to fall into that. That's why Empowerment Experiences is here to remind me all the time that it's a choice. How we view our journey, our experience, it is a choice. So let's keep healing twin flames on this Empowerment Experiences journey, this self-love empowerment journey that we're all on. And I remind you that the power, it is in your hands. It is the power to create the life that you desire, the power to make the decisions that align with you. You don't have to explain nothing to nobody. That power, it's in your hands, because that power has always been inside you. Namaste.